Welcome back to the RC Wrench Bench. Bag 7, Step 3 of the RC10SC7 build. I did have to go back for just a moment. I had installed the hub link on the wrong side of the hub, so I had to go back and flip those around. Flip those around on both of the hubs. So be mindful of that when you're building those. The space for the set screws is facing out, and I missed that. All right. So, axle through the hub, and then small pin through the axle, and it is kind of a loose fit there, and then the wheel hex in place. With any luck, they have improved the design of the wheel hexes. I know on my 6.2 they stripped out pretty easily. These look to be essentially the same, so I expect that the same issue will persist. Those bearings are pretty good. I've been impressed with the bearings in the kit. All right, same thing on the other side. And when you put the drive, the CVA, the joint, into the bearing is what retains that pin in that joint. So you don't need anything in there to specifically hold it, which is convenient, but also really easy to lose those pins when you take it apart and that little pin flops out because there's nothing holding it in. So when you're installing the small screw in the wheel hex, then just make sure you're not over tightening it, because they do strip super easy. Yep, that feels really good. All right, and then when you install these in the chassis, there are 2 plastic hub spacers, and they are installed on both sides. So the hub is spaced evenly. So let's see. Looks like the easiest thing will be to go under the sway bar, and then you can put the pin through, and their suggestion is the direction of the pin should go through the rear, so the lock nut holding everything in place is in the front. I don't know if there is a specific reason why that would be better, but that is what we're going to do since that's what's in the kit. And like anything that you're building where the spacer is needs to be in a tight spot, it can be a little bit of a tight fit, but overall that goes in pretty easy. And we will tighten that up, and we're not going to make it super tight because we want that to be able to move freely, which it does. Great. And then we're going to do the same thing for the other side. I'm not going to bother to do that on camera, and that is going to button up the drivetrain on the back of this thing. Thanks for tuning into RC Wrench Bench. Make sure that you subscribe if you liked the videos. Give me a like. If you have questions or comments or suggestions, put them in the comments. Thank you.